patient, not willing to just push it further than they really need to, Zinoto could struggle.
Yeah, likewise on Disgaea's side too. If he recognizes Zinoto monkey flipping too much or going airborne too much to shut off fairs, you get one nair underneath the platform, and that is a huge amount of damage. And we're seeing already, starting things off with the up B, it's on Zinoto to figure out how to get Disgaea to cut that out or get him in a point where he does it, where he knows he's about to do it. But as we're seeing, Skip already 3 for 3, even though he's only got 17%, stopping Zinoto every time at his tracks.
Yeah, no, but there we go. Trying to get these big trades here, trying to throw out these aerials, see if you can find a way to get this guy just, you know, being a little impatient. Because like some Game & Watch, they do get impatient because they want to press these buttons, right? And it's fun. It's fun pressing the Game & Watch buttons, I can promise you. But yeah, right now Zinoto's doing a fantastic job. One of the best players in the Midwest and a very talented Diddy Kong as well.
Yeah, this is definitely, this set should be one of those where it's in for the long haul because you don't want to overcommit too much. And look at, we're already a minute in, and there's been a lot of hits, but the damage is only 61 to 70. All right, now we're starting to climb. We're starting to get a couple dash attacks, starting to get some reads, and that is huge because the time it takes to get to the damage for KOs for these two, pretty hard. But luckily, it's for Diddy Kong, who struggles to kill at high percents. Game & Watch weighs nothing.
Yeah, that is at least one benefit into this matchup, but the same thing is like to try and get Game & Watch into a position that you're able to get those openings is going to be a different story because if you rely too much on Banana, Zinoto, this guy is just going to be like, all right, here's a bucket, that banana's going right back into your face, and now you're dying, down smash, forward smash, you know, Game & Watch is fair.
Exactly, like this is literally the pump the brakes character for Diddy Kong, who's usually flying around the screen for free with many different options, including that banana, and many people have to deal with that on shield, but Disgaea going in for the pressure off stage. I like it. It is a relatively linear recovery, even with the changes. But up tilt is actually going to be enough at fresh to slap them so hard across the face after that trip. And now Zinoto gets to play with a lead.
It's like he just palm strikes him underneath the chin. Just like, get up there! But yeah, no, great stuff from Zinoto. Again, just being patient, finding the opening with the banana, and just able to capitalize on it immediately. Not going for the up smash either, which can be a little bit inconsistent and sometimes doesn't scoop low enough because Game & Watch is a bit of a weird character. You know, missing a whole dimension, but able to use the right option and actually having them high enough to be able to kill. Great stuff from Zinoto so far. But right now, Disgaea is struggling. They lost the stock, and now they just took 91 immediately.
This is exactly what happens with this matchup. Both of them, both these characters are dominant with the lead, and they love to have people approach. Now that Zinoto has the lead, he's just chilling, saying, all right, here you come to me, baby, and I'm going to smack you right in the face for it again, catching him that time with the trip into the forward smash, and now Disgaea has a lot of work to do, Skip.
Yeah, this is definitely going to be a tough spot to be in. And you know what? Game & Watch does have a few tools that are able to take stocks pretty quickly, you know, if they were able to get a 9-hammer set up. I mean, that's just hoping and praying at that point. I mean, we need this guy to actually start, like, really finding a way to turn this up. Worst case scenario, you kind of just try to get as much data as you can in this game 1, get ready for game 2, and try to find a way to turn this around. But the way that Zinoto's playing right now is looking bad.
And I gotta say, something at the very beginning we were talking about is somehow Zinoto needs to get Disgaea to pump the brakes on the up Bs. There have been very minimal up Bs ever since. Now, granted, it puts you at disadvantage, but there hasn't been a check and down tilt to back air, especially with the weight and the rage on deck. That's a 3-stock after what was a super close beginning. Yeah, I know, that looked kind of disgusting. But you know what? At the end of the day, he gets the dub, and this guy just couldn't find an answer after he lost that first stock.
Yeah, no, it was definitely a really, like, it was so heavily momentum-based. And like you said, like, as soon as this guy lost the lead, it's like they were struggling to just try to find a way back. Look at it.
Let's go back. I need to get the close-up on that scoop again. Just, like, rips him off the floor. There's so many. All right, here we go. Coming in close. All right. Chip it up, looking kind of stupid. Not going to give you the chance. All right, here we go. So, game 1 going in favor of Zinoto. In your opinion, like, with the approach to this next match, obviously, I think the stage is a little bit out of favor for him right now. What do you want to see for Disgaea coming into this next match to maybe get some kind of adjustments to get back in?
I mean, we'll definitely have to see what stage this guy is going to be comfortable on. I mean, tri-plats are super huge because you get these huge combo extensions, but at the same time, you get those big combo extensions for Diddy Kong. But here we are, we're going to see the tri-plat. Battlefield is a tri-plat in question here. But yeah, it's going to come down to this guy just, you know, playing the same, you know, slow, patient gameplay that they were playing in that first stock before they started feeling like they had to start pressing buttons.
I think what we might be seeing here is something off the rip there. You saw this guy go straight to the top platform with that up B. As the match got along, he used up B out of shield a whole lot less because I think he was scared about being punished. Now at Battlefield, if he does happen to go behind, I think he's going to feel way more viable about using up Bs more often out of shield like he was doing before.
Yeah, but there we go. Finally getting an opening down throw into a couple of nairs, but the rapid jab going to put on a little bit of extra percentage as well. And man, trying to get a nice little ledge trap there, but Zinoto just remaining patient, calm, and collected. Not going to get caught up in anything that they don't want to.
I think that's a big part of fighting Game & Watch overall, right?
Yeah.
Like, if you are constantly jumping out on Game & Watch, that's a quick way to go 0-2. But if you are passive and you wait for the Game & Watch to overcommit, you wait for them to do something reckless, that's when you find it. Like that, he's staying at ledge. He knows what burst option do you have? Are you going to dash attack me with the lead? No. Good tech from Zinoto, making sure he doesn't get reverse edge guarded there by accident.
Yeah, that could have been a really bad scenario. And honestly, it's brave to try and go for that down air, especially against Game & Watch, you know, who has that up special, which basically, hey, I'm fast, I'm invulnerable. What are you doing off stage?
You know, honestly, yeah, that might be one of the best spots for Disgaea to catch Zinoto if he continuously does that, which is why I think Zinoto probably after that moment is like, okay, you know what, I'm gonna chill. And we're at already a minute 30 seconds in. No stocks are gone yet. A down smash to like a hard read punish actually will cost Zinoto pretty soon because he hasn't really used any smash attacks on him yet.
Dude, Diddy Kong down tilt is just so funny to me. He just comes up, he starts clapping at you on the ground, and then as soon as he gets here, he's able to follow up with that forward air. Hey, wake up! Get up off the ledge! But yeah, no, honestly, Zinoto does a really good job. It's so fast. It's such a good combo setup, too, to be able to close out those stocks. But we're going to see the run-off back air onto that platform. Honestly, going to be able to close out that first stock. And now we have to see how Disgaea starts to handle these next couple stocks here, because last time, as soon as Zinoto got the stock, I mean, it was basically game over. Disgaea just struggled to find a way to recoup some of these losses.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, after the lead got put in favor of Zinoto, as we're already seeing, Zinoto's still doing pretty good with that right now, taking very minimal hits. You need to find the grounded options. You need to find that down smash, but he's not doing it. Almost like, I know it's going to sound funny, but at this point, I think you kind of need to turn your brain off mode, swing a lot more with those down smashes and such at ledge.
Absolutely.
Make Zinoto be very confused.
Listen, there's an avatar state in every one of us, all right? It just matters is how much are you going to slam that C-stick. And honestly, I need to see this guy just go for that a little bit more because Zinoto's starting to like get really aggressive onto the shield as it is, right? You can't just use up special the entire time to try and close out some of those stocks. Get some of those absolutely ridiculous smash attacks out there. Challenge Zinoto to keep jumping in on you.
Well, you know what? With the way that this is going, when the world needed him most, Disgaea vanished. He's just consistently getting pressured over and over again. And very similar to that last time, Zinoto is not committing on shield. He is not doing anything that gives him a free punish. There's no reason to. That time finally getting hit out with a chair. Can he read the high recovery? Yes, he did.
Okay.
But doesn't get much out. That time gets the chair though and actually gets a stock.
And honestly, just being able to get that stock out of there before losing your second stock could be a big turnaround for this guy. It's helping them, you know, get their mental a little bit better, saying, all right, cool, it took a little while, we struggled a little bit, but we're losing our second stock.
You know what? You already know the contract. To compliment someone, they die shortly after.
Oh, man,
Zinoto,
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, not moving a single bit. This guy definitely taking a breather on that top platform. It's just still, it's game watch, so you have to be scared at all points. But Zinoto actually now, with the whole stock up, after changing the pace, because it looks like this guy is trying to pump the brakes, like, okay, I'm going to go in real quick, try to find the possible cheese to maybe snag a 9 that could have gotten him back in the game.
I mean, that down throw 9 is still possible. I mean, 28% is not that far. Won't send Zinoto far enough where they can't get hit by it. So, I mean, maybe now's a little too much, but still, I mean, there's still a plethora of options for this guy to be able to use. They try and close out an early stock here. You just got to be careful. Again, be patient, right? Try to find your hits. They just continue to run into what Zinoto wants to be throwing out there. Dash attack, forward air, anything.
Yeah, just keeping that pressure up over and over again. At 95% now, things are going to look rough. Back throw at least gets you ledge positioning, but calls up the high recovery. Doesn't get much out of it, though. He can't win on ledge so far. That's really been a crucial factor. Usually, Game Watch is extremely good at ledge. Zinoto had absolutely nothing to do with it, and that's going to be 2-0 going to Zinoto in a very annoying matchup overall, but still very dominant fashion.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's not even a bad loss because Zinoto's just so good. But yeah, you know, definitely big shout-outs to Disgaea. I mean, they definitely tried their heart out there. I mean, I don't think it's the end for them yet. I think we're still on winner's side here. But Zinoto, honestly, just fantastic gameplay all around. So, you know, they're going to be moving on here. Whoever's going to be taking on Zinoto next.
Not going to be in for a good time.
Yeah, not going to be in for a good time.
Like, that, for some reason, they decided, you know what, let's go ahead and buff Diddy Kong. We all knew that character had some stuff, not great overall, but still a very scary character. And they said, well, let's let him combo and dash attack. Let's make this move with the F, so hit below ledge. And then it just gave so many great options, and now we see Tweak just running through everyone with this character.